Hi guys, welcome to another episode of ByteSavvy podcast. In this episode, we are going to talk about the navigating job market during challenging economic times such as recession that requires lots of effort, strategic and thoughtful approaches, and even people are being laid off. They are losing jobs during this challenging time and I have seen lots of senior pros. The authors of libraries, various libraries, are were looking for jobs in Twitter. I have seen recently many of them. For example, Getify, one of the veterans of JavaScript, senior pro, legend of JavaScript, he is also jobless. So if you are being laid off, or if you have recently lose your job, or you are looking for the another job, then this podcast might be helpful for you, as I also had a similar feeling, and I'm also actively looking for new opportunities. So it might be a take or my angle of understanding. So here are few of the things I think we have to consider during this job hunt. First thing is, I think this is the good time to assess and update our skills. We have to identify the most in demand skills in the current job market, and then I think we have to update our technical skills, especially in areas that are relevant to our desired position. And also, we should consider learning a new programming language or frameworks that are trending in the industry. Next thing in the list should be, I think we have to build or enhance our portfolio. We have to showcase our skills and projects through online portfolio or various job listing sites. That might be LinkedIn might be one thing. And including detailed explanation of the technologies that we have used, and the problems that we have solved in each of the project. And then open source contribution, that I think that plays major role, or personal projects that demonstrate our passions for coding or software development. I think we have to highlight that as well. Next thing is, it's a really good time for online learning and certification. We have to take advantage of online learning platforms to acquire new skills and certification. It's not like those old days. We have to join some institutes, go there physically, and then wait for the instructor. But there are lots of resources online. If we have that eager and zeal to learn, then we can easily learn. Like, there are lots of free resources even in YouTube. So I don't think it will be not that difficult to get resources, but it's only the matter of time. So if you are free and looking for job, like platforms like Coursera, edX, LinkedIn Learning offer courses in various programming language and technologies, even in the self betterment and self development. So I think we have to take advantage of that. Another thing is, like the meetups and the frequency of gatherings or workshops are being limited, and as times you might have been progress from the starter, beginner, intermediate to the senior dev, and then you might get difficulties. But networking is one of the most important or key thing, which helps to find or engage with the communities, like attending virtual or local meetups, conferences, and networking events, connecting with professionals in our industry through LinkedIn and other social platforms. Also, even engaging in online communities and forums to stay updated with the industry trends and job opportunity might be a good time for networking, and good time to connect with people wherever or whatever the way possible. Next thing is contributing to open source projects, participating in open source projects on platforms like GitHub. Recently, the October Fest has been completed. Basically, like I think you might already know it, but Hacktoberfest occurs throughout the October. So contribution to those open source projects might also, you know, make your portfolio solid, like companies look for your GitHub portfolio during the time of hiring or during the time of job, like employer seeking or hirers or the senior developers or senior like engineering managers always look for the your GitHub contributions or open source contributions. So you better we have to think about that and make our portfolio greener, like with lots of contribution. And yeah, on same on open source projects, I think collaboration on open source projects not only enhance our coding skills but also provides visibility to potential employers, as it is like contributions are always visible and everyone can see, visit your GitHub profile and go through the comments or language you have used and everything else. So that plays a crucial role. Also like totally not depending on the employer or corporate ones or the days off, but also looking for freelance or contract work might be a like some sort of mm, some sort of like fulfiller, I would rather say. Like consider taking on freelance or contract projects so that we can gain some real world experience, build our resume, and then get some financial benefit as well as utilize the free time like that with the help of freelancing or contract work. And then there are freelancing platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, like that can be a good starting point if you are not already there, or if we are not already there. I think these are the good platforms to at least start with. And there are other platforms like Toptal, and there might be other like sites that helps to find better jobs with your, if you are expert in AI, there might be some other tools. If you are expert in WordPress, I think there are platforms like Codeable. Or if you want to work on Europe, then there might be honeypot.io. I have heard that about that, and some of my friends are also working on that. Even like a freelancer or Upwork or Fiverr, they are also a good platform to start with. And then other things might be like taking mock interviews, optimizing resumes or cover letters with proper keywords, that might also that aids up to your next job hunt, that makes your portfolio stronger. Next thing is I think we have to be stay informed, keep ourselves updated on industry news, trends, and emerging technologies like generative AI is evolving, and new job opportunities are evolving on the prompt engineering. So I think we have to get in touch with these new technological trends, and also like newsletter are old thing, but I don't think we should ignore this. We should not ignore this, and we should follow at least the consistently keep sending the newsletters, some of the blogs and podcast in tech industry, that might help us to stay current, like there are a few newsletters on system design. I usually follow system design one, byte go, one byte at a time, and there are other EPUB or programming pub or something like that on Medium. So I usually follow them. I usually follow authors, and I think you are also following them. I might have missed, or there are better versions, better resources, then please feel free to add them up, comment that out. That will be helpful for me as well as other listeners. And the final thing is we have to stay positive and persistent. Job searches can be challenging, especially during the recession. Staying positive and maintaining a persistent effort in our job search using like any downtime to focus on self improvement and personal development will really help in this time. So staying positive and persistent and giving consistent, like effort is the like key thing that I think we have to do in this like hard time, difficult times. And like job market is dynamic, and staying adaptable and proactive will increase chances of finding new job opportunities. Networking and continuous learning are key components of a successful job search, obviously, in the evolving field of software development. So wish you good luck in your job search and hope you'll